Yeah, hello everyone. Good day once again. Good to be here. I hope you guys are having a nice time with the market. So briefly, I just briefly want to do a very short video to just let you in on what to expect in the markets. You know, in the coming days, a lot of people are fidgeting because they saw a lot of red in the market. And like I always say, um, like the popular saying of Warren Buffett says, when people are scared of the market, that's when you should be bold. When they are bold, be scared. What that means is that when people are afraid, probably because the market is going down, they are seeing red everywhere. Like we saw yesterday, there's a lot of red. That's the time you should look at the market critically and probably take a buy. When they are selling off, that's when you should buy. When they are buying, that's when you should sell. Anyway, so that's that by the way. So I just quickly want to do a short video, like I said. If you look at the BTC dominance, the last video I did, I made like 2, 3 days ago. This was around 63.2 or 3%. You see that is dropping drastically, is BTC dominance. The reason why it's so important, we always look at this, is because in this bull cycle that we are in, um, Bitcoin has really done very well. It has really broken its own all-time high. Bitcoin all-time high was around 19,800 thereabout. That was 2018 when price got there, when it peaks at that price, which it has broken. Right now, Bitcoin has hit about 41,000 thereabout. And now it's consolidating, it's ranging. That's dropped to 31,000. As of yesterday, it's 29,000. So it's just consolidating. I just feel it's ranging. I'm going to show you in the chart what I mean by consolidating and ranging for people that are just starting out trading. I'll show you in the chart so that you understand what I'm saying. I haven't said that Ethereum, however, which is the next coin to Bitcoin, also set a new all-time high, 1,450 thereabout. And a lot of people, including myself, still feel Ethereum has a lot of potential to go higher than that. And most of the popular cryptocurrency that we know, like Cardano and the rest, really hasn't, in their all-time high. Although some other ones have done, like Polkadot, dots keep moving up. It's broken its all-time high. Chainlink, kept setting all-time high. I think its all-time high is around $25 now. Bitcoin Cash has not even gone near its all-time high. So the other coins apart from Bitcoin, which are popularly called um altcoins, or you can also say alternative coins, really hasn't, you know, moved the way a lot of us expected. So the way BTC dominance relates with other cryptocurrencies, so that most times investors seems to pull out money from Bitcoin and put it in all these other coins. Okay, that's what when Bitcoin is dropping, they pull out funds and they put it there, and then use it to aid their positions, and also to earn more Bitcoin. Okay. So I just said that so that you just set the tone straight, so that you understand why a lot of us pay attention to the Bitcoin dominance. Now, I haven't said that. Let's go to the chart. Now, I'm on a 1 hour time frame on Bitcoin USD. If you pay attention, you can see that what we have here is like a ranging market. Okay, there's a double bottom here around this area. There's already a double bottom here, and Bitcoin is just ranging. It goes up to this price, 34,000 in the last couple of days, then comes down. It's been ranging. But you will notice that it's been forming something like head and shoulder. These are head, these are shoulders. Or also, it also looks like um, if you go to the higher time frame, you notice that it's forming lower. And I mean, it's coming. It's looking like it wants to come down. If I goes to I'll be able to see very on 4 hour. Now you can see what I draw. This um, trend lines. show you that it's already the trend is captured in like a triangle. Okay, now a descending price, as you can see, price is coming down. Okay, but then it has formed a very strong, like a triple bottom around this area. So anytime it touches this place, it bounces, comes here, bounce, and then comes here, bounce. But each time it bounces, you notice that the price keeps dropping. Like when it touches this place, the next time it goes up and touches it, it's like the price is lower than this price. Okay. So this is descending triangle, meaning that the price keeps dropping every time price comes around this area. So Bitcoin is looking likely that we might have a further breakdown. If I go to the other time frame on the daily chart, you see properly. You can see, it's coming down. So this at the support. Once this support is broken, I believe we'll have Bitcoin comes to this area. The first place we are going to see, probably around 25,000. That's the next stop. You see it around 25,000. If this is broken, we should see it around probably 22,000. So, but if this support holds, because it's the market, so like I always love to say, the market will do what it will do. But if this $29,000 support holds, that means my move push up a little bit, probably back to 41,000 before we see another, touch coming down. Okay, but then my bias about Bitcoin about Bitcoin on the long run, we are going to see a further downtrend to Bitcoin. That's my bias. So looking at the weekly chart, the weekly chart is it's not looking good at all. It's looking like we're going to see a further downtrend. You see that the sellers are past 3 weeks, and the past 2 weeks, formed two candlesticks in the past 2 weeks. Showing that the sellers are gradually coming back to the market. But like I said, if the support holds, might see a run up back. But if this support does not hold, we should see come down. Like for example, if you look at this weekly move at this spot, we have two bearish candle after it has formed a resistance around this area. But then it was broken and then the push up. Also around this place, we have like 1, 2, 3 bearish candle, but then the resistance around there got broken and then will move up. Same thing. So if that pattern continue, I see Bitcoin, keep pushing up. If not, to keep dropping. If the support is broken, the support where I have my cursor, if it's broken, if you see it move down to around that 25,000, 26,000 range, dollar range. I would say that if you go to the 1 month, the 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 candle formation of the 1 month chart is really scary. And you see that this is a very strong resistance candle that is formed there. If this is broken, I mean, that supports it. I mean, if this month January ends like this, on this candle, might really see Bitcoin might really come down. You can see it drop down drastically, probably to 20,000. That's why, I mean, finally, probably to around that 20,000. But but then I always tell people when market comes, a lot of people don't want the market to come down. They say, this thing was 41,000, it's not 31,000. For me, like I always tell most of my students, those people in on my private WhatsApp group, like I always tell them is that it's the best time to buy, especially for an asset like Bitcoin. That's a very good fundamental. When it drops, I mean, when price drops, that's the best time to buy. It gives people that feel they are late, and that's the beauty of trading. Trading always gives you an opportunity to make money. That's what I'm looking for. So it gives people that feel they are late to the market an opportunity to participate. Imagine somebody that just heard about Bitcoin around 41,000, and now price has come down to 31,000. Never can tell, probably the next couple of months or the next before the end of the year or probably next year, price can still come down to 20,000 or even 15,000. So people that feel they are late around that 41,000 have another opportunity to buy and then to ride that to follow that trend up, to follow it back up. So it's not a bad thing if the price market retreat. It's a good thing for other people, for you to come in and to make more money. So having said that, let's go to the daily chart. Like I was trying to explain, if this support does not, we might come further down, probably in the midterm, probably 26,000. But if it holds, if support holds strong, might push back up, probably 41,000, probably around 37 back to 41,000. So I haven't said that. Let's look at Ethereum. I want us to look at Ethereum against BTC. Ethereum has really been, like I think, like I showed you guys the last video on the why I'm still very bullish about Ethereum. Trying to for the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, I spoke about this particular chart on the weekly chart. Why I feel Ethereum, you know, should, if it breaks this resistance, I feel it. We should see Ethereum, move up parabolically, just like Bitcoin did. On that other chart I showed you, see that Bitcoin after breaking $19,000, it went as high as 41,000. So if Ethereum breaks this range of $1,400, this particular range is a very strong resistance, as you can see. The first time it tested this place was in 2018. That was like 3 years ago. Then it came down, and the ranges it came back here, in 2020, and now it came down, and then it's going back. So what I feel is going to happen is the more Bitcoin goes down, because this pair you are seeing is Ethereum against Bitcoin. So what that means is that the more when you're selling Bitcoin, that means you're buying Ethereum. So the more Bitcoin comes down, the more Ethereum should go up. That's realistically, and then I believe that Ethereum, if it holds, if the resistance gets broken, we should see Ethereum at least in this bull cycle before the end of the year. If I want to be very conservative, we should see Ethereum around that, say, $5,000, per 1 Ether, probably before it comes down. I haven't said that. Even fundamentally, I've shared so many times. Fundamentally, Ethereum is looking very good. Now, this, according to this article, like a couple of days ago, like 2, 3 days ago, January 24th, that was like 4 days ago, I was talking about Ethereum will become the main asset for investors in 2021. The potential of Ether greatly exceeds Bitcoin, and the community is beginning to understand the value of Ether. So, and then they talk about different reasons why they feel. I think I've done a video on this before, and then my thoughts. This article really, really align with my thoughts. The last one of the videos I made, I talk about why I feel Ethereum, is very bullish. During the second half of 2010, we saw a growing interest in cryptocurrency from China investors. So if you go further down, they talk about why Ethereum demand among developers. Ethereum is the #1 platform for building blockchain projects and launch decentralized applications. What that means is that, Ethereum is the platform that um, a lot of developers use, in the blockchain industry. I mean, more than 85% of developers use the Ethereum platform, to Ethereum blockchain, to build their decentralized applications. So there's a high demand among developers. If you look at the chart, the number of unique traded ERC token, see that is into November 2018. It's right now at an all-time high. And it says, and even despite the fact that Ethereum has serious competitors such as Tron, Polkadot, Cardano, Cosmos, and Tether, Vitalik Buterin, that's the guy that owns Ethereum cryptocurrency platform, continues to be a leader in this direction. It has growing transaction volume. Ethereum transaction historical charts shows that, we are at almost all-time high this January. Also keep in mind that each transaction generating network fees paid in ETH. I spoke about this also in the last video. You can check my channel for the video. Development of the DeFi sector. Despite Bitcoin leadership in the cryptocurrency, Ethereum remains the leader of the young decentralized finance industry. Highly popular in the summer of 2020. DeFi lending and staking projects continue to grow. attracting new investors. So you can see all those reasons, why a lot of investors are bullish on Ethereum. Look at it. If you are looking at it fundamentally, if you are looking at this chart, at this price, you see the way when it was broken around there, see the way it moved up. So in this cycle, we expect the same thing to happen. That's if this place is broken. So that's the little stuff I just said, information I want to share with you. Have a nice day. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Then lastly, I have a cryptocurrency trading course that you can join, for about $50. There's a link below. You can click and join if you're interested. Then once you sign up for the course, we also add you to our currency trading signal group. It's a WhatsApp group where I drop signals to buy. In fact, it's a very active group. You see a lot of people sharing their experience, And then, like I always say, we call it Ethereum since last year. A lot of coins that we have called have done over 500%, 700%. So make sure you don't miss it. So make sure you like, you share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.